not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome to a reboot! A reboot! Well, kind of a reboot. It's not really a reboot, but it's a remake. It's not a remake! It's a reboot! But it's not a reboot, it's making fun of about a reboot. That's what it is! That's what this movie is about. Jay and Silent Bob. I know it's created by Kevin Smith. Also plays Silent Bob. Also, we have Kevin Smith in this movie that's gonna reboot another movie that they actually stopped 20 years ago or something. But now they're back trying to stop it again. A reboot of the thing. They actually I was like, this is really very meta kind of thing. But oh, fourth wall breaking kind of stuff in it. Oh, and also we got Supergirl in it. I mean, it's not Supergirl, it's the actress that plays Supergirl, and she's only there for 5 to 10 minutes kind of thing, maybe a little bit less. So kind of thing. It's so, and there is lots of cameos of other artists that either I think play because. There is so much to say about this movie because I have watched never anything of Kevin Smith. I think kind of thing. I did read some comics kind of thing, and I'm very huge fan of his broadcast kind of thing with Fat Man Beyond, and I think they have also. But there is also another broadcast I forgot the name of, but that's also a good one. It's like two broadcasts I really like, or Kevin Smith is in. I like his opinion kind of thing. He's mostly somebody that likes a lot of things, loves a lot of things, doesn't hate much. Hey, look at that! That's all. It's like me. I don't hate much that he smokes a lot of weed. I don't do that. How do you do that? I don't like weed. Is actually illegal, I think here, fully legal. Smoking, I don't even do that. You can do that, but you know, it's also getting way more expensive. It goes from $4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. I think 20 is like most expensive cigar. Okay, anyway, so in this movie we got for Silent Bob, Kevin Smith's character. They're way much easier to reverse Silent Bob, and also it's entitled Silent Bob is silent, but he has a phone, so everything is like smiley face kind of thing. He does everything on his phone, like a smiley face kind of thing. It's all emojis for some reason, and he makes us look like. He's like doing 5,000 things you think he's gonna write on. Most of the time it ends with a smiley face or with a thing. It's like, it took you so long to just have a smiley face on it? Kind of thing. That's so weird how long that it took you from. Kind of thing. I'm so freaking like, why does that take you 5 minutes or a minute or 20 seconds to answer something when it's only a smiley face? Either way, so they kind of get arrested because they had this whole weed kind of thing going on that they could not because that's illegal. This whole kind of thing, but they get out of that illegal kind of thing by signing the rights over. They forgot about that. Like they didn't really think about that through. They give the rights to their names to this corporation that's gonna reboot their original movie. So it's kind of thing. Now they have to stop the reboot. It's like, oh my god, what did I do? I'm like, now there's gonna be a reboot of it. Yeah! We cannot be a reboot of it. We cannot let this happen. It's gonna be thrown away. No DVD, no Blu-ray version. There's nothing gonna be of this. So they kind of try to travel, tries to have an Uber, but it's not a Uber because they cannot choose it. So it's another kind of thing. Anyway, they get into this car. First, like, okay, they do baking, kind of thing. But the whole thing gets messed up when they do the first stop. The first stop is like, either you should do this for the first time. He gets arrested, kind of thing, while they're getting food. And Jay, kind of thing, and then Silent Bob has to order his head. He can talk, but he just prefers not to talk. And so he kind of tries to do what he wants, kind of thing. But for the youth kind of thing, that's like showing your baby. You know, your big baby power. I'm trying to do the PewDiePie thing without being glad. Apparently that's better than saying your peacock kind of thing. Whatever. Anyway, so but besides that kind of thing, it's like, oh my god. And the girl on the cashier is like, you wanted to, oh my god, what the hell, man? You're all fighting. They're like, what? I didn't want it. It's like, oh, and then the other guy is like, the manager comes, like, what kind of thing? He wants to, oh, can you come with me? It's like, okay. And then they have sex! For some reason. It's like, okay. Well, they have sex. Then, after that, after getting the food and everything, they get away from there. And they go to this other kind of thing. They go beyond this kind of thing. I have another. They get to, they get to somebody that they know from the last time. Like this stuff went a little bit off my head because I didn't see the original one. I didn't see the Jay and Silent Bob kind of normal version. I didn't see that, but I did see kind of thing. So they get in there. They get there in, and then it's like, hey, it's so nice to see you. It's like, oh my god, it's so great to see you, kind of thing. And then they get she gets unconscious because she got crazy. She was like, oh my god, I cannot believe he is really here. Then somebody knocks them out. They get tied up. Then it's like, when they wake up, it's like, what the hell just happened? Oh yeah, the girl that tied you up, that's your daughter. It's like, what? My daughter? I got a daughter. Yeah, you forgot to kind of pull out, kind of thing. And now you have a daughter, 18-year-old, but you're not father material. You're a best pal, you're kind of thing, but you're not father material. You very much suck in being a father. And eventually, it's like, but you should see your daughter. Kind of thing. You're not a good father, but at least be in life over the kind of thing. So he gets up there. He gets to the kind of thing. My mother would be not like that. She would be like, you cannot see her, you cannot kind of thing, and you're a terrible father. Bye bye. Because my mother sucks with that kind of thing. Everything what I'm now saying is like, hey, I like spending time with my father a little bit more right now. It's like, I did everything. I give you food on the table. I can always giving that guilty kind of thing. Of like, I did this in their life. I have done all of this, and you are now going more there. It's like, even though you always keep on complaining, my grandfather is nonsense. You keep on complaining. Shut up! Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, they go away, and then they see the girl, his daughter, that is in real life Kevin Smith's daughter. So Kevin Smith's daughter is called Harley Quinn Smith. Yes, her name is called after Harley Quinn from the Batman series. So her name kind of thing. Also Falcon. Her last name is Falcon, like Millennium Falcon, kind of thing. It's like, oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, but her real name is actually Harley Quinn, so that's even more comic than the Millennium Falcon kind of Easter egg. Whatever. So then they kind of do this whole kind of crazy stuff. Then they go a little bit back. Because first they have this father-daughter moment, but she cannot know that he is father. That he is the father. So it's like, oh my god, I cannot sell it. What's so cool kind of thing. And I was like, okay, you guys are weird and stupid, and eventually they go bye-bye. And they go down. They kind of the mother kind of thing goes away. It's like, I have to go with my girlfriend. So she has a lover, and she's gonna go thing. Well, then they get ambushed when they go and continue to Hollywood. They get ambushed by the daughter kind of thing, by Harley Quinn. I'm gonna call her Harley Quinn because one, I forgot her whole name in this. I'm Jay and Silent Bob, easy to remember. Harley Quinn's kind of thing, not so easy. And I know Harley Quinn because one, Kevin Smith talks about her sometimes on broadcast. Two, she's also from DC Unlimited, I think. Harley Quinn also kind of thing. I mean, it makes sense. Like, oh my god, she's actually called Harley Quinn. We need to have her, on her cast. It would be weird if she was a real big fan of Marvel kind of thing and goes way more into it. Like, I hate DC. It's like, but your name is Harley Quinn. Well, Anyway, so she got Harley Quinn kind of as these old friends, silence friends, and then it's like, you want some chocolate kind of thing. First, they're like, okay, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Well, it starts up. She has a knife, and then it's like, okay, what the hell, man? A knife kind of thing. Eventually, they get taken down by having this chocolate kind of thing, and it was not chocolate, it was kind of a strong weed, and they fall. Kind of thing. When they wake up, somehow Harley Quinn has way more friends with her. Not only Silence one, also what Jay calls like, oh my god, a terrorist. Like, what? No, she's not just a hoodie. That's not gonna make her a terrorist. But it's diversity. Lots of normal kind of yes. I think she is a Muslim. I'm not sure. Kind of thing. And also her brother tried to kill her in her sleep, kind of thing. Then there is this Chinese person, kind of thing, that has a broadcast that she does, and she keeps talking and talking, kind of thing. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird to keep doing that the whole story. I mean, she's a little bit out there. She can understand good English. She can understand. She just cannot speak it. I mean, I get it. Nothing to her personally, kind of thing. But it's her last days of kind of thing. So they need to get there. And Jay and Silent Bob kind of thing. Jay gets almost Harley is like, hey, trying to catch a predator, and she tries to catch a predator by kind of thing, and it's even though she's 18, so it's not a predator anymore because that's a whole other thing. But even though it's kind of is still a predator, but that's whatever. So she kind of tries to do that, while Jay is like, oh my god. Freaks out and hits the man, and then they get out. It's amazing that in the whole fucking movie, there is not one time the cops show up. I mean, sure, in the beginning they kind of show up, and so they get lots of time security that tries to stop them, but never the actually cops that try to. I mean, you just stole a van! You just fucking stole a van! That's crazy! That's insane! You stole a freaking van. So they steal a van. They get trying to get to there. They stopped, kind of thing. They talked a little bit. Have this Jay trying to connect with his daughter, kind of thing. Also saying, "That's a stupid idea! Don't be so stupid! Oh my god!" You kind of thing. But they're like, "Oh no, you cannot know our plan. I see. You cannot know the plan." Our big plan to get there. So eventually, lots of things kind of still happen. They get there. They get to this Comic-Con kind of called Chromacon, and that's where whole things. Because the last piece is meant. This last piece is gonna be live. So the live kind of thing. If they destroy it, it's gonna be great. If they destroy it, if they can destroy the last piece, the reboot is done. It's not gonna be a reboot because they're here to stop. But the other people are not here to stop the reboot. The other people are here to be an extra in the reboot. She wants to be an extra, so she keeps waiting. So and then the others, other kind of the people. And go somewhere else. They try to kind of thing, but then we find Ben Affleck. Also, how they get to there, they tried to airport first before the kind of thing, but that didn't work because Jay and Silent Bob is a fake up name now, and certainly now they cannot do that. Also, they're on the no-flying list, so they had to go another way, and that's how the whole road trip started. Anyway, so after them trying to get in didn't work, and then Jay and Silent Bob finding running away a little bit, and then finding who did we find again? Oh yes, Ben Affleck, and he's like, oh my gosh, you guys again! Oh guys, it's so amazing, kind of thing. And it's like, you are the original. You inspired me for doing this whole shit, and kind of thing. And then he's like, and now I have a daughter. A daughter, isn't that crazy? If anybody would have a daughter, I think the silence one. Jay's like, hey, why can I not have a daughter? I mean, I kind of have a daughter, kind of right now, but kind of thing. Then there's all this kind of thing that Jay's like, hey, I want to be a father. It doesn't matter this reboot. It doesn't matter. The reboot doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's about my daughter. What I want to kind of thing. The reboot. What a reboot means. A child version of you. It's a reboot of yourself. It's good. Or you can try to destroy it, like my mother kind of tried to like keep it kind of thing. Trying to be way too much kind of thing. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I need to know everything what's happening to you. It's like, hey, you sell so much of the reboot. I need to know the exact thing. Around that, no, the exact everything kind of thing. Where did it go? Where did that copy go? Where did that copy go? I need to know every fucking thing. Yeah, that's how my mother is. That gets under my nerves, and now even more, even now when I got a girlfriend. So yeah, that's where I come from. Anyway, so they kind of it's like get hall passes from Ben Affleck. While that's going on, Harley Quinn and her gang kind of thing. Don't get in there. They don't get in there. They're stuck outside. So it's like, okay, you guys are stuck outside, but good news, we all got that kind of thing. So they get to watch the reboot. They get to watch it. There and anything. Kevin Smith shows up, and it's like, holy moly. I mean, they're not being extras because they don't need extras anymore, but they're kind of a thing. And oh my god, they kind of think Kevin Smith is there, and it's like they see this thing. Harley Quinn is the first one that's noticed how it kind of. There's also somewhere they break the fourth wall in this movie when they're talking about it, then look to the camera, kind of thing. Who's gonna reboot the kind of thing? That's the kind of thing. Anyway, so now Harley Quinn is like, hey, Silent Bob, come with me, kind of thing. And then they when Kevin Smith does this kind of thing, it's like, oh, and then bang, right on his kind of thing. He gets knocked out by Harley Quinn, so technically our own daughter knocked him out again, because not Silent Bob, he already got knocked out by Harley Quinn. Anyway, so now she's like, okay, Silent Bob cannot talk. He tried to talk. There was this little piece where with this those ghosty thingies, kind of racist assholes kind of thing. Trying to do this. That's where Silent Bob talked. I was like, this is the moment you talk. I thought he would be saying something very inspiring that would be like, hey, this is kind of thing. But no, it's very much just keeping them busy so that the rest can save Harley Quinn and their gang. That was a kind of thing. And then they get the fuck out of there. Shit all over them. Literally, they take a fucking toilet. And all the shit flies on those members. Anyway, now we after that they go to the after that they're there, and now she gets into the movie, the Chinese girl that wanted to be here really badly. She wanted to be here. She wanted to create kind of thing. She wanted to live her life, and everybody has issues. One is with her sister kind of thing, the other kind of thing. And then, well, then something big gets revealed. The Chinese girl that's gonna go back to her country, finally. Too bad. She's a Russian spy. Like, bam, bam, bam. I was like, holy shit, I didn't see that twist coming. I thought the big whole thing would be like, because it's a comedy. And I enjoyed the hell of it. And then all those kind of things that I thought was like, try to do stop Kevin Smith or kind of thing, or at least have her being as an extra and everything works out. No! The big kind of thing, because sure, Kevin Smith shows this from Lisa kind of thing, and it's this, and then the smoking kind of thing, and that weed made everybody feel bad about themselves, and then there was just a piece of it. Then the other one comes, the stone kind of thing, it's like somebody breaks it, the thing, and then a whole army comes from those. But then it seems like she knows only she is Russian, the Chinese kind of thing, a Russian spy with this cat suit kind of thing on. She is also has her own army, and every extra was their army. So everybody's like, oh my god, she takes over the guns and everything. It's like, are we taking over this? We're taking over that. And oh, we're taking over Crocodile. So that's taken over. But him is like, why? Because I can. Because we're Russian, we need to take over everything. Just because I can, you know. So they take over kind of thing, and then she does her own monologue, like you're kind of thing, like making the rest of the team feel bad. Like I did this because I want to take over. You have somebody that has no dad. You have kind of thing, all this kind of thing, and then it's like everybody of your owners, you are part of the plan all along. And then then Jay is like, wait, she does have a dad. I am her father. Dun, dun, dun. Like I kind of I could not pull out on time, and yeah, that kind of happened. I kind of thing. I break promises, but why is the kind of thing? It's like, but at least if I die. Also, while that's going on, Silent Bob got thrown out. I don't remember why he got thrown out again, but yeah, he got thrown out after pretending to be Kevin Smith. So he got thrown out. He finds the Iron Man as well, an Iron Man suit kind of thing, and then well, Harley's like, dude. I was like, well, first Jay is like, hey, I'm at least if I die good, because I have a reboot version of myself. I have you kind of thing. So long you live, like, dude, I'm gonna live after you're dead. I'm gonna be dead. I'm like, oh yeah. Come on, let me go. God damn it. And it's like, and then Iron Bob's like, okay, let me introduce the reboot, because before this they were all fake names, and now it's like, I am Jay, and this is Iron Bob. And he comes out there, it's like shooting. Now everybody's trying to shoot him. Doesn't work out. Kevin Smith is like, well, this seems like a lawsuit to happen about Marvel kind of thing. Anyway, they get there. They try to obliterate kind of thing. I mean, they actually try to shoot him. A whole fight breaks up. Harley gets escapes kind of thing out of grip and starts helping in the fight till eventually a Russian spy gets knocked out. I think was knocked out kind of thing. She certainly gets kind of gets what's coming to her, and then everything is saved. They kind of did their thing. They kind of, and I didn't see that coming. In Russia, I was like, holy shit, that was way bigger than I expected to be. I thought that would be ending on this road trip and kind of thing, and realizing like, oh, Reboot's maybe not that bad kind of thing. And that kids are our own version of Reboots. That's all feels like, oh yes, this is where it ends, but it doesn't. And yeah, then they try kind of thing, and he tries to, and Jay is like, maybe I can start to be fun, because I'm been a best friend, and Silent Bob is still a kind of thing. It's always good to have that friend kind of thing like I have. So maybe you have your own friend kind of thing on some point. And I'm not a good parent, and maybe not, but I'm gonna try to be. And that's all you can do, try to be. And that's pretty much how the movie ends. I liked it a lot. I feel like it is a legendary 10. It was really awesome to see. There's some stuff that happens between the two. I feel like this one is a little bit better. Well, a little bit more better than Zombieland. I feel like this one is more funny, but that's also, I was already a big fan of Kevin Smith as himself, kind of thing, the road kind of thing. And I followed this Jay and Silent Bob reboot for a long time since they started creating it, like making it, and like all this kind of thing they were making. And I didn't even think I would ever get Silent Bob or kind of thing. I didn't think it would reach the whole world for this able to get it, but I did. And eventually I could buy it, and eventually I watched it, and I give it a great solid legend. Wait for it, Dairy 10. It's really good. It's kind of thing. If you're a fan of Kevin Smith's podcast or have ever seen anything of Kevin Smith's work, I recommend it. It's really cool. It's a legendary thing. It's also because I know a lot of people. I've seen them on a broadcast. I heard about them, and I was curious, and I seen every step in the way when he was creating this, how he did this, how he kind of thing. He was all the time on his YouTube channel. So Kevin Smith, if you want to see it kind of thing, more and more, he has an own YouTube channel. He does even do his own reviews sometimes. But you know, he's Kevin Smith, so he loves talking to himself like a lot, like so much. He kind of keeps on, and he's a great guy for that keeps on talking about the reviews. He keeps on talking and talking and talking. He doesn't stop talking. He loves talking about it like I do. Sometimes I love to talk. My mind is like a step above kind of thing. I go crazy with it. He just loves to talk. He also is funny. So kind of thing. He also had this one time, Jacksepticeye did this charity live stream when everybody was at home, and Kevin Smith was showed there up and was like, holy shit, he is here. One of my 2 crossovers that I never thought I would see. Jacksepticeye and Kevin Smith. Not a crossover I ever thought would be possible, but apparently it is. Some crossovers are meant to be on some point, on some down the line. And crossover, what happened? Maybe I cross over with somebody, so someday I'll be popping up on somebody else's YouTube channel. Pop! Anyway, so yes, a legendary tune. What are your thoughts about it? Do you guys like it? Do you guys are like loving it? We also got kind of a cameo of Stanley, but that's in the end credits when the credits are rolling, and he said Stanley does the cameo kind of thing. I was like, why kind of thing would you do if you are in Silent Bob's like, oh, you don't have like, I'm Silent Bob, I don't have like, okay, give me Jay kind of thing. It was actually a funny moment. I love everything about this movie, like I said before, and I say it again. Great watch. I give it a legendary, and that's a little bit like. Sure, it's a little bit high, and sure, I'm a little biased because I like Kevin Smith talking about all those movies that come, all those kind of things. His broadcast he does, I love the hell out of those kind of thing. He talks about things, and he is pretty much in person that loves a lot of things. You're not gonna see him very much hating on something. He talks about what he likes, and that's what I appreciate. It's also some reason I'm like, I want to do that. I want to talk about reviews. I want to talk about the movies that I love, and that's why I do this! Kind of thing. I mean, there's a lot more other things that come into the pile, but Kevin Smith is also in the pile. Like, oh my god, there is a soup, alright, and now I got my YouTube channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review of Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I didn't watch any other, so if you like Kevin Smith, I would say give it a go. If you want to see the original Jay or Silent Bob, go for it. I don't know. I didn't see those. Maybe I'm gonna do them if you guys want to see more of Kevin Smith's work that you guys are like, dude, what else did they watch? I want you to watch every fucking single movie. I'm really like, fine, Jesus Christ. Keep your pants on, man. Okay, I watched them. Okay. Now go. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Oh my god, I'm already 28 minutes in this review. I literally lost track of time. Literally! I never lost track of time. I didn't know I was that much. And I thought like, okay, now I'm around 50 minutes. 50 minutes, 50 minutes is like where I thought I was be at 50, maybe almost 20. But a half hour! Jesus Christ, man! I have lots more to talk about than I thought about this movie. I was like, I didn't know that I'm gonna talk about this. Also, it's cool to see Supergirl in this kind of movie. It's just a cameo also you didn't expect. Unless you kept your eyes on it. But whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you watch it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.